Hey everybody, this is example number 26 on a playlist of pre-calc final exam review content, and we are going to analyze the graph you see on the screen right now. We're going to find the domain, range, x-intercepts, y-intercepts, intervals where it's increasing, decreasing, and constant, and we will be using interval notation and ordered pairs in this situation. At the thumbnail at the end of the video, there will be a playlist of going over interval notation in cases like this, increasing, decreasing, max-min, concavity, you name it. I believe I have a bunch of examples, probably 9 or 10 on a playlist, maybe more at this point. And you could check that out if you need support with this, because I know a lot of people do struggle with this if you haven't been working it into the curriculum kind of like all year this year or last year. Okay, so anyhow, let's get into this. Domain is asking us about the x values being used. While we're not using this x value right here, we are using the one right above it. It goes left forever, it goes right forever. That means the domain is negative infinity to infinity. We're using interval notation describing this from left to right, and we use parentheses on infinity because we don't ever include infinity because you could never actually reach them. The range, I'm describing this graph from bottom to top. A common mistake would be making your range from -3 until 4. That's wrong. Maybe you're like, oh, you can't fool me. It's -3, take a break between 3 and 4, and then 4, right? It's still wrong. You need to pay attention to the fact that this part of the graph is indicating that it goes down forever. What does that mean about the range? That from bottom to top, the range starts at -infinity, comma, and we're going to go right up to 3, and 3 is not included, so I will put a parenthesis and union. And now this is always kind of tricky. I never really know how people want to write it. I've always just written it with the set builder and like the set including the number 4. Oh boy, that's ugly. You're not gonna like do 4, you know, like, I don't know, I've never seen it written like that, but never say never. But if it's multiple choice, hopefully you could figure it out, come up with a way. If you'd rather write it with set builder notation and you know, describe it that way, you could do that as well, but I think this is plenty fine. X-intercepts. So your x-intercepts are going to be where we cross our x-axis, and it seems to be 1, 2, and 3 of them. Now, sometimes I have a graph pointing like this and people forget to include like where it would go, so keep that in mind. So it looks like I have 3 x-intercepts, so I'm going to write all 3 as ordered pairs this time. So I have what? -4, 0. That might be about 1/2, 0. I'm going to guesstimate. And that was, what was that? 2, 0. Something like that. Right there. So 1, 2, and 3 as ordered pairs. That's one way to do it. Y-intercept, I will only ever have up to 1, and at the end of it again, it could be -1 perhaps, so that's written the other way, 0, -1, 0 for x, -1 for y. Increasing, my graph is increasing when it's going up from left to right, so it looks like right there it is increasing. I'm going to describe that using x values. That's going to be -2, 1, and I'm using parentheses. I know it looks like ordered pairs, like the y-intercepts and x-intercepts, but you have to use context clues. This is a increasing interval notation, -2 to 1, from this x value till this x value. Next, when is this graph decreasing? It is decreasing from there to there, and it is decreasing from there to there. What is that? That will be from -5 until -2 with a parenthesis, union, and it'll start again at 1, and it will decrease for the rest of its life, so to infinity and beyond. And last, when is this constant or remaining steady or horizontal? That is going to be from -infinity until -5, and I'm using parentheses on all of my intervals with increasing, decreasing, constant. This has been checked and confirmed with a couple AP teachers. Apparently College Board will take both versions, but the preferred way is to do it with parentheses because brackets isn't always very appropriate. That is the end of this example. If you feel a little bit better about it, thumbs up please. If not, thumbs down. And check the playlist on the screen right now if you think you need more support with this content. I think it would be really helpful. Or go to the playlist for more review material if that's what you're looking for. That's it for now. Adios.